Hello everyone, today we are breaking down the second teaser for The Witcher Season 2. This teaser focuses on Geralt of Rivia, but like the first teaser that focused on Ciri, there is not a whole lot of context, but I was still able to get some info from the teaser. The first set of pictures we see is of Geralt. He is in a manor, and he has his sword drawn. We can see that it is snowing as well from the window in the background. This is from the Novellan story. From the script they released during the Witchmas promotion, we know that Novellan's mansion is set in a snowy area. Geralt has his sword drawn as well, meaning that there must be a threat, so I do not think this is Kaer Morhen. All of these teasers so far seem to be linked to the Novellan story. The reason behind this is because Novellan's story is not linked to the main story. It is a one-off. It would be a filler episode in an anime, for example. So they can afford to show tidbits of this because it's not going to move the main story along. It's just a really awesome short story in the second book. So for those who don't know what the Novellan story is, it is pretty much a darker version of Beauty and the Beast. Novellan was cursed for unjust deeds, and he is described to look like a giant bear. He also has magical powers and can conjure up things and make his house and things in it animate. Novellan has someone living with him named Verena. She appears human but is actually something much worse, a Bruxa, which is a powerful type of vampire. In the next set of photos, we see Geralt in a snowy courtyard. This is still from the Novellan story. This is when he and the Bruxa face off. You can see that his left leg is bandaged up, just like the first photo of him in the manor, so I think it's safe to say this is the same place. It is going to be an epic battle. It will feel very reminiscent of the Betrayer Moon episode from last season, where Geralt hunted a Striga. The next photo is of Geralt holding a knife. To be honest, this could be from the Novellan story just earlier in the day when he first arrives there. The knife looks a little small, but I suppose it will do the trick. The next photo is of Ciri at Kaer Morhen with a hooded individual. I don't believe the hooded individual is Geralt. It is probably another Witcher, maybe Lambert or Cohen. The courtyard looks a lot like the courtyard Ciri was training in the teaser pic they released for Season 2 a couple of months ago. Kaer Morhen is an old keep where the Witchers of the School of the Wolf used to be trained. So Geralt and all who have a wolf medallion were trained here. The keep is in ruin due to the fact fanatics attacked the keep a long time ago. They believed Witchers were an abomination. Their attack destroyed some of the keep, as you can see in the photo. And it also reduced the number of Witchers significantly. It is not a school anymore, but Geralt and other Witchers use it as a place of refuge and a place to stay during the winter. The next set of photos we see is of a person in handcuffs. Now these could be made out of dimeridium, which suppresses magical ability. We did see this in Season 1 when Mousak was captured by Nilfgaard, but who this person probably is Kaer, who was the Nilfgaard soldier who was hunting Ciri in Season 1. We know this from a leaked photo. He is in the same clothes in both pictures. The next photo is of somebody holding a Witcher medallion. Witcher medallions do a couple of things for Witchers. They symbolize what school they were trained for, so for instance, Geralt wears a wolf medallion signifying that he was taught at the School of the Wolf. If someone wore a bear medallion, then he was taught at the School of the Bear, and so on. The medallion also has a functional purpose. When magic is being used, it vibrates, so it gives Witchers the ability to detect magic. The medallion has a wolf on it. I also believe those are girls' hands, and the person looks to be wearing something green. I believe this is Triss Merigold. Triss is known for wearing green, and she will be at Kaer Morhen this season. Geralt actually invites her there to help him with Ciri. The next photo we see is of a foot leaving a bathtub. This is a complete shot in the dark, but I think it's Yennefer's foot, and this comes from the Shard of Ice story in the second book, which is pretty much a love triangle between Geralt, Istredd, and Yennefer. The next photo is of a lamp that rotates and shows shadows. We did see this in Ciri's teaser as well. I'm not sure what the significance could be to this. It's not Kaer Morhen because it's far too nice of a place. I think it could be Cintra. They have confirmed that there will be a Cintra flashback this year. And if you bring up a photo of Cintra from Season 1, there seems to be a similar decor. So this is probably the castle where Ciri grew up, and this is the flashback of Cintra before it was destroyed by Nilfgaard. The next photo is of some flowers. Now, some people believe these are finweed flowers. Finweed flowers only grow where the elder blood has been spilled or in Dol Balantha, which we saw in Season 1. People who have elder blood are people who have great magical abilities and are descendants of Loren Doran. Ciri, for instance, is one of those descendants. But this also could be from the Novellan story as well. In the book, Geralt comes across a remarkable rose bush with indigo flowers on it. Those look like indigo flowers to me, and there also is snow, so this could still be from the Novellan story. Next photo is of a lute. This is Jaskir's. It does not look like it's in the greatest condition, but he does travel a lot, so I'll give him a pass. I think this is the only thing we've seen of the bard so far. I honestly wouldn't mind a teaser of him, to be honest. Next photo is of two people standing in front of a table. Many people believe this is at Kaer Morhen and one of the many Witchers who are staying there, so this could be Vesemir, Eskel, Lambert, or Cohen. Next photo is a shot from above. There is clearly a woman sitting on a chair and a bald man in front of her. This could be Dijkstra and Philippa Eilhart. It somewhat matches the description of those characters, but it's hard to say with it being a top-down shot. We then see three runes like in the first teaser for Ciri. The runes translated are, Another Winter Ties. So more ado with the prophecy Ithne predicted. The end of the world, the White Chill, all that. What this has to do with Season 2 specifically, I have no idea. The next shot, once again, is from above, and we see two men with swords drawn. To me, the top one looks like Geralt. He has the same hairstyle and has grayish-white hair. Then the one on the bottom has long white hair. I believe this is Vesemir. Vesemir is the oldest Witcher alive at this point, so the white hair would make sense, and he seems to be wearing similar clothes to his video game counterpart. The next photo is of Triss Merigold. The green, which is a favorite of Triss's, gives this away. But the other person is a mystery to me. It could be Geralt, and this could be a Kaer Morhen. As I said before, Geralt invited Triss to Kaer Morhen to help him with Ciri, but this person looks like they got small forearms, and Henry Cavill is pretty jacked, so I don't know if this could be him. I suppose it could be another Witcher at Kaer Morhen as well, but it's hard to say right now. The next shot we see is of Istrid, and he is casting a spell on this hooded man. It's hard because the picture is blurry, but if you put a photo up of him next to it, it's hard to say that's not him. The man in the hood could be Geralt, and this could be from the Shard of Ice story, which I mentioned before. We get another photo of Kaer Morhen, and we get to see some more of the medallions the Witchers wear. In the background, we see Geralt, who has his back to us, and another Witcher. I would say this is Vesemir. This person looks like they have long hair, and they're just throwing off some Vesemir vibes to me. This teaser was informative, but once again, so many blurry image and close-up shots, which makes it hard to tell who's who and what's happening. But I think I was still able to break it down enough and get some valuable info from it. So what did you guys think of the teaser? Leave it down in the comments below, and if you want more Witcher content, please subscribe and check out the Twitter, link in the description below, and as always, have an awesome day.